far as starting a label, I'm trying to do that right now. How do you go about looking for artists to put on your label, and how did y'all do that?
Well, you go about looking for artists just like, I mean, yeah, I mean, like knowing that, you know, about the real talent shows that are going on, like the anything regional that, you know, you see somebody that, you know, is at a talent show, or you see somebody, I mean, you might hear somebody rapping, you know, and is it that, you know, it depends on what level you're talking about. Now, if you have producers already that can go and do things for these artists, or if you, when you coming from the ground up, I might as well speak from the ground up. You know what I mean? Really, you got to find out if these artists, you know, are serious, first of all. If they serious or they just playing, you know what I mean? Because a lot of times, you know, you get artists, they come out there and they, you know, I do this, I do this, I do this, do this, do this, and I rap. You know what I mean? Now, you gotta have somebody that really knows what they wanna do. Like, you know, being a rapper, I mean, of course you're gonna have a job, you're gonna have to have something going on until you can, or a singer, or just an artist altogether. You got to have, you know, something else going on besides, you know, what you're doing. You know what I mean? So that's like one of the hardest things about it. But you go about finding the talent just like anybody else. Like you might hear somebody in here rapping. There might be somebody in here that you find, you know what I mean, you know, appropriate to be under your label, and they willing to go from the ground up with you. You know what I mean? You gotta have somebody willing to hustle and willing not to complain. You know what I'm saying? Because me and Lo, we out here on promo tour. We doing this for free. You know what I'm saying? We do it for free. We doing it not just for free, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you know, there's a greater scale, you know, there's something greater at the end, because that's record sales is our reward. You know what I'm saying? And he's sold records as an artist, but I haven't. You know, I sold records as a producer. Doing this as an artist is a whole new thing. I'm a brand new artist. I'm a brand new artist. Everybody knows me, that's the fortunate part, you know, but I still have to grow as an artist. I have to gain everybody's trust in me as an artist. Like you can go to #1, #2, #3 through 14 and say, hey, that's a good artist. So that's the thing that you have to look for. You have to look for quality. Like when you got a artist like with a demo, like out of 5 songs, make sure that song, if they got a song that's jamming, go and find out where that song came from. Because sometimes them artists didn't come up with them records and they ain't telling you the whole truth. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna get you hooked, and you gonna find out 2 albums down the line that dang, they didn't even create that record. That's why we can't get no hits. But they, you know what I'm saying? You gotta find out that they are really a talented artist. You know what I'm saying? You need real talent.
I know it's probably Chris Ford, get your name established, and getting your business off the ground. With that artist, how do you get your name just to be solid? Like DJs, how do you get it published?
But that goes like with what Lo is saying, you know what I'm saying? That comes in marketing. That's something that you can learn right here. You know what I'm saying? About really getting out there and learning about promotion and about marketing. Like marketing is really fundamental. It's about getting out there and being a people person and moving around and having things ready, having literature about what you're doing, and having, you know, a presentation, like the artistry. You know what I'm saying? That's where, you know what I'm saying, you go from art to learning how to speak, you know what I'm saying? Everything, it all goes together. That's where school comes in. You know what I'm saying? That's where it becomes, it's important.
You have to be bold and courageous and daring, you know what I'm saying? Like, because there are a lot of talented people that are overlooked simply by not being distinguishable enough, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
I know this.
You know what I mean? So like, it takes a lot of courage, you know what I'm saying, to stand out there and be an individual, you know, but I think that all aspiring artists should try to get into this game to be an addition and to be a continuation, not just get in to fit in, you know what I'm saying?
Right. What can I do to develop my writing? I'm just not starting to write, and I need to, you know what I'm saying, develop my writing so I can put it all together and let it flow naturally.
Well, initially, man, don't just write for the sake of song. You know, write for the sake of introspection, you know what I'm saying, like, and expression. You know, just get your thoughts together and put your life down on paper, put your experiences, you know, down on paper. You know what I mean? Like, you can narrow, you know, your experiences down and formulate them into song form. You know what I mean? Like, later on down the line. Initially, that's how I wrote. I wrote poetry, and I wrote short stories, and you have to just be a writer, not just a writer of songs, but a writer, period. You know what I mean? You know, like it's a, you know, or be an artist, don't be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a rapper, you know, it's a limitation on that, of course. You know what I mean? You know, when you title yourself, that's all you can be. You know, just be an artist, and then you are allowed and expected to paint all sorts of, you know, portraits, you know what I'm saying, like, and murals and all that good stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and to add on what he said, listen to other writers. Listen to great writers. Like when you hear, you know, any rappers lyrics, you might hear something like, you know, something that Lo did, or something that I might have written. You might not have known I wrote it. You know what I'm saying? Because I write too, you know what I mean? And I might ghostwrite for somebody. And
production is writing.
Yeah, it is. You know, but definitely listen to other writers, and not necessarily go in there and take what they're doing, but take from how they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Just like if somebody builds a house, and you be like, man, you know, that'd be hot if I did it like this, but I could take it right here. You know what I'm saying? You know how to take something and then take it there. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just even down to being a barber or something like that. Oh, he did the fade like this, but I could take it a whole nother level and make it go like that. You know what I'm saying? You just got to make it do what it do. You got to take your paintbrush and really, you know, and go crazy. That's why art is what it is. It's just so, you know, limitless. You know what I'm saying? So you really got to take it and just make it special, man, and open up.
Exactly, because of course, you know, there is a system that is, you know, law as far as building. Like, you know, of course, you're going to have the blueprint first and foremost, you know, the floor plan, you know, and then you're going to do framing, you know what I'm saying, like, and then you'll do insulation, and then you'll do plumbing, you know what I'm saying, and so forth. You know, so you have to go through that procedure. But how the color you paint the house, and the way you interior decorate the house, you know what I'm saying, like, is yours. Can you dig it? You know, and that's how you distinguish yourself.